So now let's take a look at these sentences and let's practice finding the linking verb, finding the subject complement, and deciding whether the subject complement is a predicate nominative or a predicate adjective. And I'm just going to write up here as a reminder, PN equals predicate nominative. PA equals predicate adjective. All right, so let's take a look at the first one. That movie sounds scintillating, which means very interesting and exciting if you did not know that. All right, so what is our verb? The verb is sounds. Now at this point, we actually have to ask ourselves, is it an action verb or is it a linking verb? In this case, it's a linking verb because we're being told that movie equals scintillating. So if that's the case, what's the subject? The subject is the movie. And what is the subject complement? It's the other side of the equal sign. Scintillating. Okay, so far so good. So now, is it a predicate nominative, a noun or pronoun, or is it a predicate adjective, an adjective? It is a PA. It is a predicate adjective. Okay, moving on. This room is far too bright for my taste. Okay, so what's our verb? Our verb is. In this case, is a linking verb. It cannot be an action verb. It can be a helping verb, but in this case it is a linking verb. Okay, so what's being linked to what? What's the subject first? The subject is room. Okay, so this room equals what? Well, I actually have a lot of stuff back there. This room is far too bright for my taste. This might be a good moment to pause and remind ourselves what's a prepositional phrase. We have one, for my taste. The subject complement is generally not going to be inside of a prepositional phrase either. So we're not worried about this anymore. So what is it? The room equals far too bright. Well, the core of that is bright. Far too is giving us information about bright, not about the room. So just like this is not actually part of the simple subject, far too is not actually the subject complement. It just gives us some more information about the word that is. Okay, so new question, last question. Is this a predicate nominative or is it a predicate adjective? Bright is an adjective, so it's a PA. Okay, so let's look again. We have some Star Wars sentences. I am a Sith Lord. What's the subject? Oh, I said, what's the subject? What is the subject? It's I. Okay, so now, what's the verb? Am. It is again a linking verb. So I equal what? A Sith Lord. Okay. So which part of that is actually the subject complement? Lord. Okay, so now, is that a predicate nominative, a noun, or a predicate adjective? It's a predicate nominative. I hope you agree. All right, now this is not actually the sentence construction that Yoda is most likely to use himself, but I went ahead and adapted it just a little bit to prove a point. A Jedi I am, Yoda would probably say. Oh, see, look, I said what he would say, a Jedi I am. Let's say a Jedi am I. Let's do that. What I wrote. So, what is the verb? It's am, just like the previous sentence. And it's the linking verb. What is the subject? The subject is the stuff that comes before, with very few exceptions. So here, Jedi is the subject. Jedi equals what? Equals I. Okay, so this is my subject complement. A Jedi am I. It's hard to say. So this is my question. Is that a predicate nominative or a predicate adjective? I is a pronoun. So this is a PN, a predicate nominative.